Hello, my dear friends. How are you all? Welcome. This is Kathy from Divine Debut. I hope that you are all well. Okay, we're doing the July readings. Just letting you know that these will be extended. You can get the links beneath the video. So I will also, in the month of July, I will be doing, for all the individual signs, I'll be doing July, August and September readings, which will go very deep. They will be extended as well, so you will have readings for the next 3 months ahead, which will give you a little bit of understanding of what's going on for each individual sign. I would suggest to watch my previous upload on which planetary placement of yours you should watch in relation to the tarot. I do go into the specifics, and this will give you a bit more of an understanding of which signs to watch. Okay, because we are reading energies, right? So I go into the specifics there. I just like to mention that if you would like a coffee cup reading, Maryloo's Coffee Cup readings are amazing. She does speak in Greek, but she's got the subtitles in English. If you're interested, she's very talented. That's who I trust to read my coffee cup. And you can get her link beneath the video as well. Give her my regards if you go over there. Say hello from me. And also Sweet Tree of Life Tarot. Rebecca does a beautiful tree, the Tree of Life spread, which is very unique. She's amazing too. I always listen to her. If you're interested in a different spread, then you should go and visit her channel. She also does readings in Spanish, so those of you that are Spanish speaking, you can get your reading in Spanish, which is one of my favorite languages. I wish I had time to learn it. So check those two wonderful channels out, and thank you so much for your support and joining us here and on Patreon. Your support through Patreon, my dear friends. I'm going to start off with Aries this month, and as I said, I'll be extending these readings, so we will go into a lot more cards in the extended and messages from Spirit as well. So thank you so much. Boy, oh boy, is it hot in Greece. I don't know what's going on for you in your own country, in the Northern Hemisphere. It is hot. Those of you in the Southern Hemisphere, my regards to you, and try and stay warm, my dear friends. Okay, love and light to all of you. Let's go on to the readings. Hello, dear Libra. How are you all? Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking, and thank you so much for being patient for your general and love reading for the month of July of 2022. Let's see what's going on. Dear Libra, I'm actually doing this on the 4th of July. I'm wishing you a happy 4th of July, even though I know that a lot of things are not in favor with the celebrations of this year for the US, as the US is going through its Pluto return and Scorpio has just shown up. So you're dealing with a lot of changes, dear Libra, and especially those who are connected to the US. I mean, the US is going through its Pluto return, so lots of fundamental changes going on, dear Libra, wherever you are in the world. Okay, you're dealing with karmic matters pertaining to the past. You're closing up a major chapter in a certain area of life. Where is Scorpio for you in your birth chart personally? We know that for the collective, it's the whole world going through fundamental changes. Now, if If you've felt as though it's been really, really hard, you've probably been dealing with something, maybe someone that was very secretive. Scorpio can be very hidden. I don't know if you're dealing with a Scorpio individual. Now, you may be on the cusp with Scorpio. Let's see what's going on for Libra. We've got the Moon, the Six of Cups, which is the soulmate card. We've got the World card and the Page of Wands. So maybe you've taken a leap of faith, or maybe you've had something that you've wanted to initiate pertaining to someone who could be at a physical distance to you, someone from another part of the world. But this could also speak to needing to take the initiative. And I see blockages here because of unknown factors. Now, the Moon can speak to someone's family life or things pertaining to the past. This could also speak to a possible new beginning where someone's ready to take an adventure, looking for emotional happiness, even though there's things that are very much unknown. This could also speak to someone now ready to communicate. This will be some sort of an accomplishment, but it does have to do with the past. Okay, so hidden emotions also pertaining to anything concerning, and there may be children in the picture as well, but it does have to do with the past. We've just had a new moon recently, end of June, in Cancer, and that could be dealing with someone from the past connected to your home or to your emotional happiness. Let's see Libra and the month of July. Dear Spirit, thank you for your guidance generally and in love. And I will be extending this reading, dear Libra, and this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or the North Node. Okay, that is obviously if you're familiar with your planetary placements in your own birth chart. I've uploaded a video just recently. What is it that you need to watch? Your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or North Node. You can check it out and how to understand what that means. Okay, let's see what's going on. Libra in the month of July. We've got the King of Cups. So Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. We did have the Death card fall out. So Scorpio, you're dealing with a lot of Scorpio energies. King of Cups is emotions. Sometimes, you know, his emotions are very fluctuating. We'll see what else we've got, but this is about something creative, or remember, he's holding the Ace of Cups, or a love relationship. Where are you coming from the past? Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, which is someone that is not very certain about bringing this offer forward. Okay, someone who maybe gets cold feet, who wasn't mature enough. Something needed to mature. A situation maybe in their life. This is more than likely the other person, but it could also be another side to you, dear Libra. Recent past, Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy. This is some sort of a messenger coming in with truth, some sort of a conversation in the recent past, and it could also be if someone sort of closed the door on you, or you've done that to the other person. Someone's been checking you out, or you've been checking them out on social media. So this is usually the spy. So there could be someone that's ready to take that next step and return from the past. They've gone through some sort of a change in their own personal lives. This could pertain to a change that is going to involve you, or something that's been going on in your life, some sort of a death process. Remember, the South Node in Scorpio means we're shedding any poison, any darkness pertaining to the past. Scorpio can speak to fears can speak to a fear of the unknown, a fear of intimacy. Scorpio can be quite dark, but it's also very transformative. So that you could have a matter or a relationship, something pertaining to the past. We know that Saturn is now retrograde, and so is Pluto, and so is, it's the outer planets that are retrograde now. It's a very important time with lots of retrogrades. It's a lot about revisiting matters to do with the past. Let's see what's crowning you. Let's see what's on your mind, what's trumping you. Okay, we've got Taurus. We did see Scorpio as well, so the Death card and Taurus. So these are where the nodes are, these signs. So Taurus and Scorpio, it's all about the North Node and where you're heading to in the future. And of course the Hierophant being Taurus is where Uranus is. A lot of fated things are going to be playing out this month. July is not going to be an easy month. Dear Libra, I will be extending this reading. You can get the links beneath the video if this is your story. So we've got Scorpio and Taurus, which you could be dealing with someone who is either Taurus or Scorpio. It could be Moon in Taurus, right? But there's fated events that are playing out, of course. Now, it's the fixed signs that are challenged to make the changes, or even the fixed areas of our charts. So where our values, what we love, is what we're needing to move towards, and it can be difficult. Now, of course, this could speak to divine union, of course. The Hierophant can speak to a very strong relationship, commitment, marriage. But, he's a 5, and 5s always speak to changes. Okay, so there's fated events that will be showing up unexpectedly. We've got Uranus on the North Node, so expect the unexpected, right? Where there's no value, where there's been no value, the changes are necessary to be made, whether they're made by you or by spirit. We've got to go with that. We've got to go with that and just know that things happen for a certain reason. Okay, let's see possibly what is going to be the outcome. We've got the 5 of Wands. Let's take another card. Oh, there's conflict about imbalances here. We've got a couple of 5s here. So just like the cards that fell out before with the Page of Wands, the World card. Now, you could be at a physical distance, obviously, with someone, or someone's dealing with a challenging karmic situation that is coming to a head or coming to close up to come to a completion with that World card. And yes, it does have to do with a soulmate connection. Yes, it does have to do with your emotional balance, with nostalgia pertaining to the past. But we see here that there's conflict because here we've got the 4 of Swords, which is inaction. Someone's conflicted about taking action or not, taking that risk, moving forward. But someone could also be going through a lot of challenging times pertaining to a marriage. This is a lot of conflict, and it can have to do with other people involved. So someone's needing to heal. Maybe it's got to do with that Death card. So going through a death process. And it can speak to a family situation, can speak to some sort of a contract, or maybe also someone's beliefs where their emotional happiness is concerned. So we've got a lot of unstable energies pertaining towards the end of July, which is understandable with the transits, what's going on in the planets in the sky. But a general energy is 6 of Swords, which obviously comes after the Five of Swords, right? You've got the Four of Swords here, and this is the general energy speaks to leaving the conflict, moving towards more harmony and balance. But this can also speak to a perception. Okay, we've got Five Swords here if you look at it. The Ace of Swords that the page holds, the messenger, and then the Four of Swords. So some sort of information or communication has come in, which is very conflictual, but someone needs to sleep on it, right? So take time out and just try and figure things out and understand before they take any action moving forward. There's a possibility of success around the corner. We've got the Five of Wands. Here is the Empress, which does speak to patience. It does speak to abundance. Remember, it's a 3, so 3s always speak to expansion and growth. Oh my God. And growth. I don't know why that word came out of my mouth, but we've got the Empress here, and the Empress she is all about love and value. She's Venus. So we know that something is growing. This is a mother. And of course it's Taurus, Libra. So some of you maybe have been very patient. There could be an age difference here as well. Let's see what she's sitting on. She's sitting on the moon, so it's got a lot to do with home, motherhood, patience, dealings with the past. We know the moon can speak to fears, or it can speak to deception, deception around a home, or we've had a new moon in Cancer recently. So that seed has been planted and it is growing. Some of you are maybe wanting to move homes. There could be potential for that. There is the sun and the moon, which speaks to that new moon in Cancer, possibly heading towards a new beginning, a new home, or something that you are creating, that you are giving birth to. And it's situated around a home, and maybe also children, creativity. Here is the Fool. So something has begun. Yes, something has begun for you. Let's see what's going on in the Karma Dharma. Let's see, dear Libra, what's going on for you. I don't know why I get single mothers here. Single mother, and someone that is, this could be a message for one of you out there. So you're dealing maybe with someone that gave you great promises. There's a pregnancy here, and I feel that this could be a relationship where someone has met someone, this King of Cups, someone who's very sacrificing, someone who's ready to accept another's child that hasn't been born yet. That's just one message. And with the, oh my God, with the abortion laws recently, with what's going on in the US, this is like a very strong message for some of you, for maybe one of you out there. Let's see what the Karma Dharma is. I don't know what I need to say to you. Just in the nick of time. Just in the nick of time could be pertaining to whatever has been created. There's something that you're not meant to let go of. There's something that you need to hold on to. And that could be quite conflicting, difficult. But it's something that needs to be done. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like, we've got the Death card again. I just got the goosebumps. And we know that I get here that someone is fighting for their life. Someone is fighting for their life. If that is the case, I feel quite positive about this with the Six of Swords here. I feel quite positive with the Six of Swords. So that is just, you know, a message for someone out there, a particular message. Let's see what the energy oracle holds for you, Libra. Libra in the month of July, what do they need to know? Wow, we've got victory. 2 cards fell out. We've got victory, dear Libra, and we've got action. So, I mean, the action card with the 2 horses, it's the shadow and it's the light. We always know that the light is stronger. A speck of light lights up a dark room. So, you know, it's like what it's saying here is that even though whatever the message is here, even though there's no action, there's conflict here because there's changes, right? It can also speak to work needing to be done. Even though there's conflict, there could be miscommunications, no communication, there will be action and there will be victory at some point. Now, we've got, as I said, the card of Scorpio here and the Death card. So something, though, will be let go of in the process. And, you know, Scorpio can speak to poison. It could also speak to healing. So, and, of course, Scorpio is the snake, which can actually speak to a snake bite. It can be a literal message here for someone. I feel that all will be well. Let's see what's going on in love. In love for Libra. Victory. Someone here could have a little bit of ego. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. Could be a Leo, could be an Aquarius, could be a Taurus, could be a Scorpio, right? It feels as though for some of you, someone's had a bit of a blow to their ego. And there's been a little bit of humbling energy. Someone needed to be, taught some sort of a difficult lesson here. Someone needed to learn a bit of humility. And that's what Spirit does. Let's see what's going on in love. In love. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And you know, the word joy does bring up Leo very much so. And even the word heart. So there is a lot of passion, but there's also heartfelt energies. And oh my God, like release your ex has come through for nearly all the signs. But there's also new relationships. People are involved, like they've stepped into the new chapter, but they haven't released the old yet. And I feel it's got a lot to do with Jupiter that's going to retrograde at the end of the month and just return back to Pisces, which is like the 12th house. So dealing with past karma. I do feel that from now until the end of the year, a lot of us will be dealing with that because we've got the blockage and the limitations of releasing your ex. So you're needing to clear your energy. We've got the passion here, which also speaks to a lot of happiness, even though there's different ideas, different beliefs here. Okay, and that's also what the Hierophant speaks to at the top of your reading. So a lot of us, yes, our beliefs are changing. So we have to understand that it's a process, right? Because, you know, this has got to do with our upbringing, with our childhood. And that's not an easy process of change, but that's what's going on. Let's take one more. And we've got, this could be the one. You see, you've already met the romantic partner you seek. And we've got true love. So this is the romance of a lifetime, says the romance angels here. Wonderful. Absolutely. Now, I've taken the major arcana of the psychic tarot of the heart before we take more tarot in your spread here. Let's see what else is coming through. Now, it's either you're in another relationship or the person you're dealing with, because that's where the conflict is. Someone's still in a conflicted other situation. That's why they cannot do very much yet. And we've got the Empress here again. So someone's got responsibilities. I mean, we know that the Empress can speak to a mother, but it also speaks to abundant energies. There's a this could be a love triangle for many of you. There's 3 people involved. It could be also a mother. That could be the third person here as well. There's things that you're going to see, things that have been hidden that you're going to see. I mean, we've got an 8 here, and we've got a 10. So it's like we've got the Sun. 8 is the Strength card, which we actually saw. Did we see the Strength card? Why do I feel as though we saw the Strength card? I don't know. Anyway, so the Strength card, which is Leo, and here we've got a 10, which is like the Wheel of Fortune. Nevertheless, 10 and 8, it can equal 18, which is the Moon. Okay, and we're going to have a full moon in Capricorn on the 13th and a new moon in Leo. So that's interesting, right? We did see the Sun and the Moon, which is a new moon. So pay attention to the end of July. But also this can equal a 9. 9 is the Hermit, where someone sees the light. Someone's been in the darkness, right? And then we've got the changes, the Wheel of Fate. It can also speak to legalities. Possible legalities or justice coming through. Let's see what the Gaia Oracle has for Libra in the month of July. What is the advice here? Thank you, dear Spirit. Thank you. And we've got Sacred Journey, Life Cycles, Family and Transformation. Number 22, which is also the number of the path. So there's decisions, but there could be endings and new beginnings. In about 6 to 7 weeks, there's opportunities that you're going to have. Some of you may be thinking of traveling. Some of you could be going through separation, but there's important decisions that need to be made. Okay, let's see. Remember, we had the Empress twice, the Sun and the Moon. So Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is very potent as well. Let's take a couple more cards here before we end this reading. You have met the one, but oh my goodness me, there is the Strength card, and I'm sure we've probably seen it. Beneath that is the 7 of Wands, which speaks to someone being defensive or someone needing to be patient. There's still like conflicts of interest. Someone's in a conflictual situation, what to do. Let's see, with the King of Cups, we've got the Death card. This is a Scorpio individual for many of you, or you're dealing with someone that is going through a lot of fated and karmic purges. The past, we've got Cancer. So we've got the Chariot. Someone maybe moved house in the past or was conflicted about making a decision. This does speak to matters to do with the past, so there is an emotional connection from the past. Some of you may have been at a physical distance as well. Someone needed to take action. Remember, this could also speak to the new moon in Cancer, which happened on the 29th of June. Now, this will be only for some of you, not for all of you. Maybe you've been thinking of this. Someone needed to make a decision and move towards their wish fulfillment. I mean, waiting on the alignment, the right alignment of the stars before they can move house or anything like that. But it's a difficult turn that someone's been going through from the past. There is the stars. There are the stars aligning with more communication. We've got a lot to do with social media and connecting with someone through the internet, some sort of a wish fulfillment, some news coming through where there's hope. There is hope. There's also a possibility for healing. Let's see, because Aquarius is where Saturn has turned retrograde, maybe giving us a chance to work through things pertaining to the past. We've got victory and fame, so this could also speak to someone that is used to being up on stage and performing, or some sort of an offer pertaining to a performance. We've got a lot of the fixed energies, so eclipse energies are very important, very strong in your reading. Let's see what's the Taurus card, the Hierophant, about. We've got the Three of Cups, so this could possibly speak to a third party. Someone's thinking of a reconciliation. Other parties being involved within a marriage. This could also speak to a possible new contract, a group effort. Let's see. I'd like to see what this Six of Swords is about. What is this Six of Swords, which is the general energy? Where are you heading towards? And the Four of Pentacles. So heading towards changes, but there's still that effect or that feeling, that notion of the miser. Now, I don't know if some of you are feeling very insecure about this movement, but remember, Pentacles are grounding. They're based in reality. It's got a lot to do with money and the home. So some of you may be having financial difficulties, hoping for this change. Now also, someone who's been holding back on their true emotions could be possibly opening up, I get here. What's at the bottom here? And we've got the Magician, so expect magic. Expect some magic, dear Libra, and a lot of communication. This is an ace after all. So this is the card of Virgo and Gemini. But it's saying that the stars are aligning to give you the power to make the magic, to figure things out. I mean, the Magician can also speak to short distance travel, a lot of communication, collaboration. All those things come under Mercury, and Mercury is the messenger of the gods. So expect news, expect communication. There's logic here. There's ways to figure out how to overcome any obstacles as well. And we know that the Magician is someone who could be putting on a performance, right, which logically should go well. Let's take one last card here. And we've got the Ace of Swords. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. We did say that we've got the Four of Swords and the Ace of Swords that the page holds. And here is the Ace of Swords, which does speak to the ending of conflict, inaction. Okay, this is a victory card, and I see victory here. So whatever is decided upon whatever is communicated, I mean, this speaks to ending. Even though it's a double-edged sword, it's difficult, it's a potential here. And there is the wreath. I mean, there's victory here. There is no doubt about victory as long as there's action being taken. And there is the sun, and there is the Fool, which is a long journey. I mean, the Fool's journey is a karmic brand new journey, which we know there are, you know, the sun and Aries, the sun, maybe the sun going through Leo. So in the Leo season, that's when you're going to have that new start. So as soon as, and we know that the sun speaks to childlike energies, just like we spoke to, remember we had the Empress. There's happiness here. There's a risk factor, but there's happiness. Someone is going to be famous. There's going to be glory. There's going to be healing. There's going to be fun here. I mean, look at this. This is 3 major arcana. How can you doubt this brand new beginning, dear Libra? Congratulations, I'm going to say. Wow. There's the moon. Okay, and there is the Two of Cups. So there is a soulmate connection here. There is an agreement to move forward. Okay, and remember we had the the Page of Wands. We've got the Fool card here now. So it's worth the patience, it's worth the frustration, the confinement, the conflict. You're going to be successful in whatever you're hoping to manifest. Okay, so I want to leave it there. I want to thank you so much also for joining me here, for liking, sharing, subscribing. Love seems really on point. It also speaks to there could be a sense of abundance. Remember, Scorpio can speak to money coming through from others, from the bank, from a loan, but that's, you're dealing with matters to do with karma, and you're shedding that heaviness pertaining to the past. So there's a lot of growth here, a lot of fated events going on. Okay, so we'll go into more information on the extended. Thank you for joining me. As I said, the links are beneath the video. So love and light, dear Libra. We'll be reading from the Sacred Journey as well on the extended. Remember, it's a 22, which is a master number. Okay, it's a master number. So master numbers speak to trump cards. Okay, there's transformation. There's a new life cycle coming in for you. So lots of love and lots of light, my dear Libra. And just before I go, the 4 Pentacles, 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like, I mean, there's so much color here and so much growth. I don't see the 5th here, and what I feel here is that you're at the stage of feeling that you're the miser. You're moving, you're halfway between the 4 Pentacles and 5. 5 speaks to a sense of lack, but it also speaks to someone going through, I mean, their religion, their ideas, their upbringing is going through change. So that is not easy. So you're in a transition point, I would say, even if there's a big age difference, or your religious factors, or your social standing in the world, even if that is in the way, you're in transition, right? Okay, so there's still a little bit of work to be done before there can be that payout, or that karmic justice, that karma dharma, that good luck, or that reciprocity, that generosity. You're almost there. That's what I'm trying to get to. It's a sacred journey. Just know that you're on the right path, I feel here. All right, darlings, thank you so much. Love and light. Talk to you soon. Ta-da.